Okay, hello, hi. You know what, guys? Let me get my iPad. Let me get my iPad. Ace, ain't nobody trying to touch your little foot. Hey, AC. Nothing bad. What? I'm cute. It's so easy to fall in love. Do I got a charger over there? Please. Heck, I don't even have a. Oh, look at that. 16%. That's all I need. That's all we need, folks. Okay. Touch ID is required password. Oh, I'm like, I know that's my passcode. Cap locks was on. Okay, let's get this started. Your videos. They talking about 9 days ago. 9 days ago, like what? They're so annoying. Okay. Alrighty. 9 days ago. It's been a minute since I've been live anyway, but YouTube, really? 9 days ago? Like, this shit really say 9 days ago. Like, I was just live 8 days ago, so how can this video be from 9 days old? But anywho, hello. Hi, guys. I am Intuitive Mom. So we are going to do water signs, okay? This is going to be the second quarter reading for water signs. I know that I am late, but I would not be a great water sign if I was not late. But I'm a great water sign, so I'm late, okay? But anyway, I'm always on time, okay? Because this reading, um, it's going to be timeless, okay? Even though it is for the second quarter, the decisions that we are making this particular quarter is definitely getting ready to play out. It's definitely getting ready to play out. Um, if it's not already playing out, because honestly, y'all's download water signs had a lot to do with relationships, okay? Relationships ending, new relationships beginning, relationships with yourself this quarter. So the second quarter actually reflects, oh, hold on, wait, pause. Dear Divine, please bless and protect me and the collective with the energy to bring balance to my complete being, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, also the collectives, mentally, physically, financially. Please protect us as I channel this message. I call it on our highest vibrational ancestors, our deities, our spirit guides that walk in war with us to protect us as these messages come through. Anybody that is over stalking, lurking, and doing all that other good stuff, just trying to check in with us, check in with our energy, siphon our energy. We are returning them back to sender 7-11 times. All right. Any negative energy that is sent towards me or the collective, I am asking divine to alchemize it into physical cash. Okay. Thank you so much, Divine. Jama Kali, Jama Durga, Bauta Sri Saeed, may peace be with all of us. And thank you so much, Mother Mirror. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to our highest vibrational ancestors. All right, thank you so much. So, as I was saying, right? Um, a lot of y'all's a lot of downloads about y'all's reading. I was checking over my notes. Yes, I took notes. And I took notes at the beginning of the quarters, but y'all, I actually haven't had a lot of time to actually deliver these messages. But I am still journaling and actively doing my spiritual work. Okay. Really? Okay, let's put that one up. So, if you see me in the spirit round or we had any crossings or dealings in the spiritual round, hey y'all, hey girl, hey, right? Hey boy, hey. But a lot of the downloads now, this is going to be, these messages are going to be more related. Signs come out in the reading, houses get activated in the reading. Whenever spirit wants me to highlight a certain house that you have, and I'm talking about zodiac house, astrology house, first house, second house. First house is your rising sign, 10th house is like your mid haven, second house, sixth house, second, sixth, 10th, sometimes first, a lot of times first, it depends on what you're doing, has more like hello has more, activation around your money. Certain houses have activation around your marriage, your love life, relationships, partnerships, the relationship with your brothers and your sisters, with your aunts, your uncles. When that stuff come out in the reading and a certain house is highlighted, I do, I might say, hey, first house is highlighted, this has a lot to do with yourself. Third house is highlighted, this has a lot to do with your brothers or sisters or people that you say are your brothers or sisters. It could be your fifth house where it's more related to like your children, depending on what comes out in the reading or whatnot. So take the message how it resonate and leave absolutely what does not. The whole message is not just for one person. I'm telling y'all that the message is not just for one person. I am a psychic medium. When I call in our highest vibrational spirit team, ancestors line up, spirit teams, deities, different people, come through or whatnot in different energies. Let me not say people. All right. Ain't nobody scared of no ghosts, but baby. All right. Different spirits come through. I am a child of mother deities. And so I do get a lot of crossings on the mother deities and a lot of messages from the mother, from the earth itself. So let's go ahead and tap into the message. I am talking too much. All right. So I am going to turn the camera down so you guys can focus on the cards and not me. I love you guys, but let's get the message turned down. Let's move this iPad out the way. Let's get the camera down. All right. Thank you so much, Divine. All right. So let's see what this second quarter. Now, this second quarter is from April, May, June. April, May, and June. All right. We are in the middle of the second quarter. The first quarter may have felt like a thing of the past. The first quarter may have felt like a thing of the past. Duh, Alexis, it is the past. All right. But there's a lot of is the word residue I want to leave. Like there's a lot of stagnant energy. There's people from the first quarter, all right, January, February, March. There's people in the first quarter still hanging on by a little small thread. All right, still trying to be in your business, still trying to be in your life, still trying to have an active role. You may have transitioned someone out of their spot and they're still trying to have some type of connection to you. All right, so thank you so much, Divine. What is it that you would like my water signs to know this second quarter? Let's go ahead and read into that energy. This pink card here. Wow, weather, nature, events. All right, water signs, right in your energy, okay? You can have a Sagittarius in the first house. You can have a Sagittarius rising. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right. So first house is highlighted, but Sag energy is speaking out. Games, 12th house. All right. Pisces energy is speaking out to us in third house. Action. All right. It's also speaking. All right. So, ooh. All right. Let me get one more. One. All right. Focus. Thank you so much. All right. So, first thing that's coming through is like spirit is saying that they want you to mind the first thing is mind your, and this water signs get this so bad because they are water signs. People think that they're very emotional, but the emotion that I'm actually speaking on isn't like a crying emotion. This isn't like one of those type of emotions. This is more like one of those play with me, I'm gonna play with you type of energy back, right? This is not like a crying emotion, like, oh my God, I'm so sad and that. This is kind of like a mind game theme that I'm picking up on, that spirit is telling you like, hey, we just kind of not gonna do that. Like this person is already experiencing some type of cutoff, rejection. Yeah. Okay. Some type of rejection. They're already going through a rejection. Hmm. And so spirit just kind of wants you to focus on a rejection. I don't know. It's something about a rejection is coming up. I'm gonna have to look more into that. But spirit kind of wants you to focus on the task at hand, your task at hand. That's what they're like kind of pointing out. Is like focus on your task at hand. Um, let's cut into this real quick. So you have weather, nature, events, and it says nature events. What's urgent in your life? What makes you feel overwhelmed and is out of control? Are you worried about how you will survive a major change? Okay. So you have it's so crazy because I see like two people, at least two people, maybe more people around you that you're kind of like distancing yourself from because you have chosen to like kind of, make drastic changes in your life. Okay. Drastic changes in your life. You could be moving somewhere where the weather is a lot different than where you are normally from. Okay. But I'm definitely picking up on you like moving somewhere. You could actually be moving. Okay, so like here in Texas, hurricane season starts, I think, July, August, September, October, maybe to November, right? So we actually have like hurricane season. You could be moving from one place where they have like tornadoes to another place where they have like hurricanes. You understand? So it's like coming from the north to the south or something like that. I think tornadoes is like up north, or it can be like coming from the south to the north, but I actually feel like you're going closer to the coast. Okay, you're going closer to the coast, so this is like more like down south area. Maybe also like the west coast. I'm also seeing like the west coast as well. um this is this is a complete change for you because you're not normally used to being from by your brothers and sisters, is like kind of what I'm getting to. Like somebody is moving away from their brother. It's maybe two brothers and one sisters, but two brothers and one sister. I see two brothers and one sister. I see two brothers that actually look alike, and then I see a sister standing in between them. So this is like kind of letting me know that this is a family. And I was just thinking if I wanted to read that, but this is like kind of like a family. Now, spirit is saying that I'm putting some distance in between you and these particular family members for a reason. Maybe they play mind games. Gemini energy is very strong here. Gemini and Sag energy. Someone can be a Gemini or Sag North or South Node, or you just have these places like let's say if you're a Sag, one of your brothers or sisters could be a Gemini. So it's like they're showing me like the difference between y'all. So it's like you're a complete different from your brothers and sisters, and this is kind of like why you want to put some distance in between y'all, is because like they could be playing mind games or like have control issues. Yeah, have control issues, and you're trying to take control over your life. So because you're trying to get control over your life and you trying to kind of get yourself organized, you like, okay, I need to put some distance in between me and this person or whatnot. So space is really, really, really necessary right now. That's funny. That's very funny. I was telling somebody that's not a water sign earlier, like, yeah, we need to put some space. So space is definitely coming up here, right? Now spirit is telling you also that there's going to be fast moving action. There's going to be things that just like start hitting like this. And you know what this is giving? This is really giving like, I don't want to say like they was holding you up, but they're kind of holding you up. So this is like a fast moving pace. Like all of a sudden you're able to have a little bit more freedom, a little bit more creative freedom as well. Thank you so much, Spirit. Aquarius energy is, okay, guys. I hope y'all can hear me. Let me see. Can y'all hear me? Can somebody give me some hearts or something, or some thumbs up, something if you can hear me? No? Okay, let me go and change it. Oh no, you guys can hear me. Okay. Well, this is giving, and I apologize about that phone call, but this is giving like something that's definitely like taking off the minute that you are kind of like separated from these people. And spirit is telling you like the last month of this quarter, so like June, you're really gonna need to like zone in and just like focus. All right. Focus on your new relationships that you're building. And also they're speaking up and saying something about jealousy. So be careful about who you're talking to or whatnot, because people are definitely going to be feeling very jealous that you are privy to certain things. And they're like, this person hasn't been here that long. You could be getting a new job. Thank you so much, Spirit. You could be getting a new job and building new connections. It's seeming like some of your old connections are really some of your old connections, how can I put this? Some of your old connections are tied to people that you no longer want to associate with. All right, 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely giving like, I'm just picking up on the energy of it giving like, shit, a lot of your past connections, a lot of your past relationships are tied to people that you no longer want to really, I don't want to say like really associate with, but you really don't want to associate with these people. It's not a lot of drama per se. Like, it's, you know how like it be, there's drama, but it's like unspoken drama. Tension, that's the word. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, weather and natural events. Thank you so much, Spirit. What is going on in this second quarter with the weather and natural events? Thank you so much, Spirit. Just go ahead and break it down for me. The sun. Wow. So after whatever is happening, there's actually like there's a shining moment during this second quarter. Emotions, like I'm telling y'all, these emotions, these aren't like crying boohoo tear emotions. These feel like, you can actually be feeling kind of sad at some point. Sadness is not, it's not crying. I feel sadness sometimes, when I start mentioning grievance. That's the word. Thank you so much, Spirit. So you could actually be feeling some type of grievance during this time. It's not, it's like how like when people pass on, or when they die, when they transition or whatnot, like you can't help that. There's nothing that you can do about this. There's something that you feel that you could have done in between here. There is, oh my goodness. Okay, so there's like I'm gonna get one card. There's a spirit baby that's kind of coming through or whatnot. Thank you so much, Spirit. So it's like there's something that I could have did to make this work or something. Look at that. The Queen of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords. Two queens out. All right. And then you have the Empress at the bottom of the deck in reverse. All right. So let me just read this energy. You feel as if there is something that you could have done. I want to tell you the first thing is your sister may have had a baby. I don't know why this is coming through, but a sister may have had a baby during the time that you had a miscarriage. You have my condolences to that. Or that you may have wanted to conceive with a certain person, right? And there's a sister, or it could be a brother, which would equal to a sister-in-law or something, right? But this is giving like you feel as if you're looking at, am I seeing like a this could be a marriage that's ending, and then there's like, I'm gonna get one card on this Queen of Pentacles because it's giving like there's a sister-in-law or there's a sister that is having a baby, and you feel as if like, oh, that's my baby, that's my baby, and it's kind of giving like, it's so weird. It's so weird. Like I see the whole play, but I'm trying to be respectful in some type of way or whatnot. Because when I say like I see the whole play, it's like somebody is trying to keep you hostage. Is hostage the word I want to use? That's the word I guess I'm going to use. I'm going to use that word. Someone is trying to keep you hostage within a family because of a baby. But I'm not seeing your baby. Like I'm not seeing your baby. I'm seeing somebody else's baby, but they're like, this is your baby. Y'all know how like in families they'll be like, you get a niece or a nephew and you like, this your baby, or something like that. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like this is your baby, but this is really not your baby. You get what I'm saying? And so somebody is trying to have a conversation with you and trying to get you to see the bright side of it. But the thing is, y'all, that's why I'm like, I don't even know if I want to say this, right? The thing is, with the bright side of this, is once you escape this bad weather that's actually brewing behind the surface that a lot of people don't even know, you could actually be going into giving birth to something. Now, is it going to be giving birth to an actual physical baby? I don't like to predict that. I don't like to say that because I can see birth in a person's chart and they can have a booming ass fucking business. Okay? Like a booming ass business. They could be getting a brand new fucking car and they just take care of it. They could be getting a dog. Like spirit is on everything. And so things that we actually like pour into and we feed into and that we build up, that becomes our baby. You know? And so this Queen of Pentacles is coming out like someone is definitely telling you the truth on how they feel, but they like, I don't want you to leave. I just wanted to be honest with you, or whatever the case is. You also could be getting the truth from somebody that has a baby about somebody else. Okay, you could be getting the truth about somebody else that's very close to you, but this truth is coming from someone that has a baby. Okay, this truth is coming from someone that has a baby. Thank you so much, Spirit. What is the energy of this Queen of Pentacles? Mm. Give me the energy of this Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. All right, Pisces. Pisces. All right. All right, Pisces. Thank you so much, Divine. What is the energy of this Queen of Pentacles? The Four of Swords. It's so crazy because I seen this. So I seen this card come out. I seen the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck when I was showing y'all, but then I seen the Four of Swords. Like it's half of this. It's half of what you think it is. All right. So the thing is with this Four of Swords, when it comes to like trusting certain people, you kind of like lax on that energy or whatnot. So that's like the energy of this Queen of Pentacles. It's like she kind of sleeps on the trust. All right. And when I say like sleep on the trust, like you might be trusting the wrong people around you. People could be manipulative. There's another woman that could be around you that's very manipulative. Um, this is all playing out with it. If it has not already played out, it's happening pretty soon. It's happening pretty soon. It's happening before this last like before the last month of this quarter, before June. This is definitely playing out before June. Thank you so much, Spirit. What's games? What's the energy of games? It says, do you feel the need for more fun or play in your life? If someone is playing games in your work or personal life, do you need a plan to improve your status or directions? Okay. So this is definitely temperance, finding balance. All right, finding balance. So you could be getting, all right, warning. Thank you so much, Spirit. You could be getting your groove back. You could also be so we got the queens out here, okay? Queen of Cups, all right? So you definitely getting your own energy back, like getting back into the groove of things. I want y'all to be aware of too much fun equal too much fun. Too much fun is too much fun. Chill out. Y'all need to make sure that y'all balancing that shit out. Making sure that you're still going to work. If you're having fun and then you have to call in the next day, or you can't get up and do what you need to do the next day, baby, there's an imbalance there. I'm also getting a little spike of warning of like sleeping around, all right? Sleeping around with people that you don't know. You definitely need to find, a balance in that. Now, one more thing about sleeping around with people that you don't know or whatnot, right? You're a very mature woman. I think I'm talking to a woman, so I'm going to speak to the woman, the feminine energy. You're a very mature woman. You need to make sure that you're protecting yourself, okay? Someone could be trying to plant a baby in you right as you are putting yourself out there. They can kind of see the goodness in you with the Temperance card coming out, the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Wands coming out with games. All right. Interesting. So games is kind of giving like the hangman energy, right? Mm. What's this Temperance with the Ace of Wands in reverse and 12? Thank you so much, Divine. The Empress in reverse. Thank you. So yeah. So this is definitely giving like Stella trying to get her groove back fail. I don't know how else to put that, right? Stella trying to get her groove back fail. And it's only in the relationship department. It's only in the like a man woman department, or woman woman, man man, however y'all see fit, right? That's y'all business. I'm not here to judge y'all because I don't give a fuck, right? But this is only in that particular aspect. This is not you wanting to settle down. Someone could definitely be trying to get you to settle down, and I'm just not seeing it this particular quarter. I'm not. I'm not. You have somebody around you that you like. You have people around you that you like, but there's not one person that you actually want to be with. I just feel like you're trying to move in your independence. Like you're really trying to move in your independence. What's action? Thank you so much, Spirit. What's action during the second quarter for water signs? What is action during the second period for water signs? The Hermit. the damn Hermit. This is definitely giving the energy of like you wanting to be by yourself and not wanting to settle down. Like you have you have someone that is like star quality, like you have somebody that's around you, but this is definitely not you settling, and I don't want you to, because I feel like you came from settling. Like it feels like you came from energy of being held hostage, okay? And it's like your freedom, where you isolated yourself so much that this really feels like out of body. This right here, this feels like out of body. Like you floating in between a certain space where I don't want to say like you confused. I'm talking to water signs. I'm talking to Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Even if you're confused, you never let that shit for real show on the surface. That's the crazy part about water signs. Like they can be all types of fucking confused, but on the surface, they look like, we're just gonna go with the flow. Like, I'm just going with the flow. That's kind of like what is giving now that you've entered into this newfound freedom of some sort. With the hermit, so hermit is coming under action, right? And it say take some form of action without regrets. Examine what's holding you back from taking action and cut it loose. You will get the most immediate results through acting decisively, no maybes. All right. And with the hermit, so it's like you're taking, instead of telling people this particular quarter, this is what, instead of telling people like I'm not sure, just tell them no. Just tell them no. There could be a person that is waiting on a answer for you. Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit. There's a person that is waiting on a answer for you. And to be honest, I think the answer is no. I think the answer that you really want to give them is no. But you're more like, I don't really want to hurt this person's feelings, or I don't want to completely lose them. It's so funny. This sounds so crazy. I'm saying it sounds crazy, but um I guess I don't know if I'm the only person that talk like this, but it's like I'm losing my star player. It's like you feel as if you're losing your star player. Even if that star is not doing everything that they're supposed to do, you're losing your star player. This could be someone that, all right, thank you so much, Spirit. This could be someone that is, I don't want to make y'all's whole second quarter about a relationship, because honestly it's not. It's not. But a lot of relationship shit came out because a relationship could have been holding you back, or there's a relationship that you actually need to like build on in order to move forward with what it is that you're fully trying to do. The thing is that you have to let particular people go. Like, you have to. The hermit in action. Thank you so much, Spirit. The hermit in action. All right, thank you. What's the no maybes? Thank you so much. What is that about? The hermit in no action. The six of wands in reverse. No action means no success at the end of the day. All right, thank you so much, Spirit. And we have a card. I'm just gonna leave it like this. Flip. Oh, we got two. Wow. Four of wands and the nine of cups. All right. So the four of wands and nine of cups. All right. So strong on the Aries Venus energy, right? And then the nine of cups. Listen, I'm telling you, like, this is going to definitely feel as if like it's a failure. You gotta let somebody go. This person, this energy, whatever this is, whoever this is, as you're trying to like really pull in some action, like get things started, this particular person doesn't want to see you successful in the relationship. Is just the partnership is not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Um I need a card in between this four of wands and the nine of cups. Thank you so much, Spirit. Can you give me the energy between that? All right, because those are two different energies. All right. I'm also getting to, thank you so much, Spirit. You may have asked for this. You may have asked for this particular separation. I'm not seeing that you may have put a name on it, but maybe you said a prayer that was like, what's not for me, God, move it out my life. And then when God started moving certain people, certain jobs, certain things out of your life, it's not for you. You still trying to hold on to it with a grain of salt and still trying to have little slight conversations with it. Like, hey, yeah, throw a conversation here and there. Just let that shit go. Let the shit go. I'm telling you, let it go. In between there. Look at that. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Let that shit go. All right. So at the end of the day, this is a no. Page of Pentacles in reverse is a no. The answer is no. There could be somebody that is trying to like look for more of an opportunity within you. Like, they want to hold on to your coattail. They want to be a part of your success story because they see that you're going somewhere. But this is the person that, this is the energy that has been really dragging you down and holding you up and keeping you back. And it's not no one particular thing. There are multiple things. When it comes to the Page of Pentacles, This is a student. This is somebody that watched you struggle, watch you go through certain things, watch you fail, and it's like they still don't have anything to contribute to you. All right. With the 4 of Wands, I told you with the 4 of Wands, it's a lot of shit that you had to do on your own. They may have tried to it's a lot of stuff that you had to do on your own, and they may have tried to help you, but it's like every time they put their hands on something, it fuck up. And so you like, damn, I can't really accept their help. And that's the crazy part about the hermit. The hermit can't really accept a lot of help from outsiders because they're supposed to be in isolation. So when you're going through an ascension and you're going through a awakening or initiation, there's nobody in that cave with you. There is nobody in the cave with y'all. Y'all, there's nobody in the cave with y'all. I've been initiated in Pantheon and there's nobody there with you. Whenever I go see my godmom or whenever I'm involved in a ritual, I mean, yes, we have some group rituals, but when it comes down to initiation, baby, I'm by myself. I was born by myself. I initiate by myself and I'm going to die by myself. So this is like you need to learn how to do certain things by yourself. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying you have to be alone by yourself, but certain people cannot touch what God has ordained for you because they ain't get the same they didn't get the same mission. I don't have no Hierophant out right here. I don't have no Hierophant out here. I don't have no Six of Pentacles out right here. I don't have no fucking Six of Cups out here. I don't have none of that. We doing this shit together type of energy out here. I have it that hey, we need the queens need to move by themselves, and you need to learn how to balance being like that. Thank you so much, Divine. All right, what is it? All right, something is being highlighted in the face. All right, something is definitely being highlighted in the face that spirit wants you to focus on. I'm also getting too that someone should check their blood sugar. Check their blood sugar. Blood sugar. Yes. Check their blood sugar. You could be taking in more sweetness. I'm actually seeing someone I don't know what this is called. It's a liquid sweetener. It's a liquid sweetener. Okay. I don't know what it's called, but I'm actually seeing that. But spirit is highlighting the neck area and above, right? The neck area and above, and also the mouth. So they're saying something about like sweetness. You might want to, because they're saying something about the blood sugar. The blood sugar. Or I guess that's the same thing as the sugar that's in the blood. So check your sugar that's in your blood levels and whatnot. That's your glucose. I'm not a medical doctor, but y'all check your glucose. Hello. Check your glucose, and then also they're highlighting just kind of like cutting back. Okay, so also I just got hot. I was trying to stay off the ancestors, but I guess we are gonna go in that. But I literally just got hot. They like, okay, we're gonna light a fire under your ass so we can get this out. So there is a ancestor that is highlighting the way that they transition. You may have had a grandmother or a aunt, a great aunt, not an aunt, a great aunt, a grandmother or a great aunt that has passed from like blood sugar in the body. This is not hereditary. This is something that you may have put into your mind, like, hey, I have high blood sugar. My grandmother had this, my mother has this. So this is like something that you kind of put into your mind. They said cut back on your sugar intake and then also get that under control. That could be managed. Y'all, that could be managed. Okra water is really great, y'all. Okra water is really great. Like I said, I'm not a medical doctor. This is not medical advice, but okra water is really great for your blood sugar. So, yeah. Anywho, so they're highlighting the blood sugar in the body. So you might want to check on that. Another thing that is standing out as well is the teeth. So the teeth in our body is our ancestors, is so they're pointing at the teeth. And this is the right side. I don't know whether it's father or mother, but our back teeth has a lot to do with our grandparents. So that this is definitely a grandparent that is standing out. Thank you so much. So they just wanted to highlight that. All right. So it says focus. For enlightenment, stay in the moment, chop wood, carry water, avoid distractions, meditate, bring unresolved issues into view. Okay. Someone does not want to talk about something, but they want you to continue to focus on this. Libra energy is being activated, Taurus energy is being activated, and then Leo energy is coming in strong as well too. Someone's birthday could be April, and then 2015 is being highlighted. 2015. So that could be two separate things. So April in 2015. 2015 is what I'm saying. It's so weird to say 2015 because what? All right. So thank you so much, Spirit. So Spirit might want you to focus on something that has happened in April or that has happened in 2015. Focus. Wow, 3 of Cups. So this is definitely you could have met somebody in April, like multiple. You good? Okay, multiple people in April. Spirit is telling you to bridge that connection. Thank you so much, Spirit. Is bridge that connection. You could have met these people in 2015. That's a while ago, right? All right, thank you so much, Spirit. What is the 3 of Cups with focus? What does Spirit want us to? I'm not. What does Spirit want us to focus on? Yes, sir. 6 of Cups. Huh? Oh, Nas already ate him a nice fish sandwich. You got cheese pizza though? Yeah, cheese pizza, cinnamon bread, Parmesan bread, and some brownies. So y'all just went ham. How much was that? Thank you. Thank you. Can somebody give me a teacher training for yoga? Okay. We need that. We need that in the world. Teacher training for yoga. We definitely need that. I'm mad I missed a yoga class yesterday. 717 is relevant. Yeah, we definitely need teacher training for yoga. So if that's something you used to focus on, make sure you get back into that. Make sure you get back into that. So this, oh, thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so whatever you was doing that, this is going to double. All right. Whatever you're pouring in, whatever you were pouring into, this is actually going to pour back into you double. Okay. So if you're putting love and abundance and any type of investment into it, this is actually going to pour out to you in multiple ways. All right. Spirit is actually highlighting moments of charity that you've done in between the last 3 to 6 years or 3 to 6 months. Thank you so much, Spirit. And they're saying that we've seen you, we've seen what you've given, we've had our eyes on you. Thank you so much, Spirit. We have our eyes on you in moments that you felt like you were being distracted. We actually kind of pulled you out of that. And the moments that you, thank you so much, the moments that you felt like you were being distracted, we pulled you out of that so that you don't like lose yourself. Thank you so much, Spirit. Someone could have inherited a house or either is moving to a house. Thank you. Thank you. All right, 9 of Pentacles with the Fool card. So yeah, definitely feel as if someone is moving into a house, right? Leap of faith, stepping out on a leap of faith. You could actually be starting a garden as well too. You have I just heard a site for sore eyes, but I'm not sure but about that because I just heard it like whisper site. This is the site for sore eyes. Which I never understood that phrase, but I think it has something to do with something being beautiful. All right. So there's like something that you've created or something that you're doing is very beautiful. Like spirit is emphasizing that this is so beautiful, that this is going to reach a lot of people. This is very unusual for you because you're not actually used to doing things, maybe quote unquote, by yourself and executing it. Right. And I just seen like this because I could see somebody like maybe passing out some type of flyers or something, or like giving people certain things. I'm also seeing goodie bags. Goodie bags. Is that so? This might be like a gathering of some sort. Um, but there's a lot of people showing up to support you. A lot of strangers as well too. They're not really like strangers, but should I say they're like bypassers? Okay. Um, they're like bypassers, like people that you've crossed paths with. It's there. I'm hearing networking and connection as well too. Someone wants to invest something. Thank you so much, Spirit. Three of Pentacles. Whoa. Okay. Someone wants to invest something. And let me get that with that Seven of Wands, that Seven of Wands energy on investing something. What's that energy? Thank you so much, Spirit. Wow. The Ten of Swords. I hate that card, y'all. If y'all know me long enough, y'all know that that's the card that I hate the most in the whole deck is the Ten of Swords. I think it's such a backstabbing ass type of card. And the crazy thing is that you have people that want to fight for your spot, but they're not able to really execute what it is that you're doing or what you're going for. You don't need to really too much worry about them. I'm gonna get one card here with the damn Ten of Swords. Let me get the energy behind that fucking Ten of Swords energy. Behind that Ten of Swords card. Thank you so much, Spirit. Wow. Okay, voodoo. So, and then you have evil eye at the bottom of the deck. So you definitely have someone like in the background trying to send some type of manipulative magic towards you. Over here, we're occultists. We believe in magic. I also believe in return that shit all the way back to sender. And anything that can't be returned back to sender to alchemize it to some actual physical cash. And that's how a bitch get rich. Let me repeat that. Anything that you actually can't return back to sender, like let's say for instance, right? You know somebody trying to send you death magic. All right. I don't like sending death magic back to people. Whenever I start feeling the inkling, I start having these dreams. I start seeing gay days everywhere. Okay. I start seeing certain things like it's so crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like when people want to cause an ending. Now, when I'm saying death magic, I'm not talking about just death magic in a sense of them trying to kill you. They can also be trying to kill your business. They could be trying to kill your finances. They could be trying to kill your connections. All right. We did say Libra energy was connected. I mean, was activated here, right? So this is any type of relationship that you have. You can have Libra in the sixth house. You can have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in the sixth or the second house. This is any type of relationship right here. Now, don't put Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in the 12th house or the 8th house because you're definitely going to get a sense of the whiff of death magic, right? This doesn't, when I say death magic, this doesn't have to be like a physical death. All right. When I start feeling that shit, I never want to send that energy back. I'm like, bitch, I'm about to alchemize that shit all the way. So you send me death magic, you want to put an end to some shit that I got going. That's why I'm rich. That's exactly why a bitch is rich. That's exactly why I'm as abundant as I am. Keep trying to end what I have going on. God is going to keep blessing me tenfold over because I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And that's that energy right here. Nobody can fight up against you. Nobody can come up against you. Yep. My phone definitely died. Yeah. All right, let's tap back into that. I seen the phone when it was at 10%. I seen it when it was at 5-10%, and I still was like, I can push it. My bad, y'all. My bad. I went and got that charger real quick. All right. So, like I was saying, you're gonna be very shocked and surprised. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right. You're gonna be very shocked and surprised as to who exactly this is. that is sending you the evil eye, because I honestly feel like this is not one of those new connections. I feel like this is one of the older connections. Not like old connection, but this is like one of those older connections. One of those who is this that's sending the evil eye? Who is this? Give me a little bit more information on who is this that's sending the evil eye. This could be somebody that works at your job. You definitely could be getting a raise or a promotion in front of them, and they're just mad. Okay. Bondage. So this is someone that doesn't speak up for themselves, in conflict. There you go, right there. And then animosity. All right. So definitely feel like there could be multiple people around you that feels like this. It could be 2 men, 1 woman, someone that's jealous. Capricorn, Leo, fucking Virgo, fucking August Virgo. Virgo, strong Virgo energy is being activated here. Leo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer, and Sag. All right. So definitely feel like these people could just be haters. They could just be haters. Like, at the end of the day, haters. All right, but it's all gonna be yours in the end. You got the 6 of Cups behind here and the 3 of Cups. So you're making new connections. You let 3 go, you get 6 more. Thank you so much, Spirit. What's the 6 of Cups? Wow. 6 of Cups. Look at that. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords in reverse. The 5 of Swords in reverse. So definitely feel like you could be turning your back on multiple people. And then everything that you given to them, right? Everything that you have given to them, it's like you taking it back. Like, and when you take it back, someone is probably like, "Oh, you're not gonna let me keep this? You gave this to me as a gift." Bitch, no. Especially if somebody is like being manipulative and backstabbing. So Spirit kind of wants you to focus on this, like, for real, this May and this June, right? May and June. Pay attention to the people that's really around you, that's like users. Is that the word I want to use? Yeah. That's like users. Like, every time you talk to them, it's like some type of conflict, or it's like they're like spiritually, mentally, physically, maybe even financially and emotionally bonded. Like just out of it, like not there. It's like you can't have certain conversations with them. You need to take back that little bit that you gave them. Anytime that you give your magic to the wrong person, it's absolutely okay for you to take that shit back. I mean, being who I am, people are always gonna feel like, oh, she doing spell work on me. She did took this, but baby, I'm taking back all of my gifts. Okay, I am taking back all of my gifts. Any protection that I threw up around somebody and they just try to stab me in the back, I'm taking my protection back too. And I do it by talking to Spirit and saying, "Hey, let whoever that they adhere to cover them." You get what I'm saying? And nothing is wrong with that. But I'm not going to keep my army and soldiers, my ancestors that I feed, my deities that I worship. I'm not going to keep them on guard for somebody that's trying to stab me in the back. That's like having a traitor in your circle. That's what this 5 of Swords in reverse is. This is traitor energy in your fucking circle. This is traitor energy in your circle. So Spirit definitely wants you to focus on that so that you can, really receive some type of, I don't want to say enlightenment, but like really just kind of just go. Thank you so much. And these people have been distractions. So that's what this focus is on, y'all. That's what this focus is on. Thank you so much, Spirit. What is the 5 of Swords in reverse? Cause what? Look at that. The 2 of Cups in reverse. I that's where we at. The 2 of Cups in reverse. 5 of Swords and the 2 of Cups in reverse. Both of their asses in reverse. So it's just like this is Tower at the bottom of the deck. So this is like a spiritual movement. So this particular quarter, y'all have to really carry your emotions like I don't want to say like the right way, because what's the right way? But like just be mindful of who you are expressing to, who you're talking to, who you telling your business to, who if you feel some type of way, write that shit down. Write it down. Write it down. Just because these they're looking for it. Y'all, if voodoo when it came out, I probably wouldn't be like what somebody else is looking for, but I just have to, they're looking for some inkling, some small little hole to be able to hold on, okay? To be able to hold on while you're trying to focus in. So spirit is saying stay focused and what the plan is. They have a plan. What is the plan? Thank you so much, spirit. Wow, the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. I said, what is the plan? Now, this is going to feel very heavy. This is not one of those light ass lows. This is not a Cadillac walk in the park. This is not a Cadillac job or assignment where you could just put put your chariot card on cruise control and be like, hi, we're going to just skate up on here. It's going to be cool. It's going to be a quick transition. It's not like that. It's not like that. But in the whole end, in the end, all spirit is going to say, here, I'm giving you something back. And that's kind of what we seen up under here with the 3 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, and then the Ace of Cups. So it's going to definitely feel like you are skipping levels, like you're skipping levels, because I'm telling you, whoever or whatever this connection is, and y'all, all I tell y'all is I'm not a doctor, but when a relationship is over and done with, you got to really make a plan in order to get out of it, and that's even at your job when you're getting ready to fire somebody or you don't want to talk to a coworker or whatever the case is. Like, you have to have a plan. You have to have a plan. You can't just, what, I'm just about to go in there and I'm just about to end this, because then that leaves it open. That leaves it open for somebody to come back and ask questions. I don't like leaving people high and dry, like just cut off, not no responses. I like telling people exactly what it is, the problem. What exactly the problem is, so that they can't try, like, defend yourself now. I'm such a very outspoken person that I just need, like, all my water sign babies to be outspoken like this as well too. All right. I don't know, ask for forgiveness later when it comes to certain things, but this definitely is feeling like the energy of, like, this ain't easy, but it's gotta happen. All right. How does one get to this? Thank you so much, spirit. I guess I'm gonna switch cards. Thank you. All right. How are we getting to this through? Thank you so much, spirit. How are we getting through this second quarter? Aw, I'm sending hugs back to you as well. And positive energy. Positive energy and movement energy, okay? And anything else that can't be sent to you, baby, to help clear up all of that, I'm sending you some energy to alchemize it and turn it into some physical cash, okay? All right, thank you so much, spirit. Thank you so much, spirit. All right, how are we moving through this? Wow, new direction. First card out, new direction. Whatever it is that you were doing in the past, and y'all, this is a grasshopper in a glass of water, baby. If this ain't earthen water energy right here, but this is a grasshopper coming out of this water. So if you're seeing grasshoppers, this could be actually a sign. If you are spilling a cup somewhere or you're experiencing a spill somewhere, these could be a new sign. This could be a sign as well as new directions, okay? And this is where you're going to, you're not going into the glass to see, hey, let me try to drink from this glass that has spilled over. This is you going in a whole completely different direction when something is spilling out. Your emotions could actually, kind of take over, but that's okay. That's okay. Now we turning our back not completely like turning our back and abandoning it, but it's like it's nothing that I can do. It's nothing I can do. I've already spilled myself. I've already poured myself out. And that's where this quarter started. You've done all that you can do. Thank you so much, Spirit. You've done all that you can do. And at the end of the day, sometimes you just gotta go in a whole different type of direction. All right. Thank you so much, Spirit. How is one moving through during this second quarter? How are we moving during this second quarter in a new direction? How are we moving? Wow, with our higher self. So you are definitely connecting to your spirit team. All right. I just heard a whisper. Thank you. I just heard a whisper. Could I make out what the whisper was? No. And the reason why is because whatever spirit this is, whomever, whatever spirit this is that is whispering to me, what it's giving me and what it's inkling to me, they're actually standing behind me too on the right side. Um, you could be hearing your spirit team, but you're like, who is my spirit team? Who is this that where am I getting these messages from? This is actually your higher self, y'all. This is your higher self. When you start listening to your higher self, now you listen to your lower self when you hold on to relationships that are no longer necessary to be holding on to, right? That's your lower self. But when you listen to your higher self, you hear certain whispers at certain moments. Your higher self, your highest self actually has to drop their frequency a lot in order to connect with us. So it's better if we raise our vibration and raise our frequency to connect with them. Okay. And a great time to do that is during maybe 3 o'clock a.m. to 5 o'clock in the morning is a great time to connect with your higher self. Your consciousness, your higher consciousness is waiting on you to connect with them. Okay. You've been getting whispers. You could be waking up in the middle of the night, between 3 or 5 o'clock in the morning, just randomly just waking up and you like, why am I awake? Okay, let's drop a little prayer. Let's say a little affirmation, very short, very sweet, and go back to sleep. I know it sounds crazy, but that's what we're doing. Okay. This is how you're going to change your perspective on some things by connecting with your higher self in this second quarter. Okay. It says divine awareness, internal witness. Ego masquerades as enlightenment when you mistake superiority for sovereignty. I'm sorry. Higher self isn't loud, it's clear. This is your unshakable core, the one who never left source, who watches your human story with love and not judgment. When you listen upward, everything aligns. I raise without leaving myself behind. I call on my higher self to guide me to act as I already would. Okay. So you are definitely calling in your higher self. This is air and light energy. Okay. This is the mind meeting divinity. So this is definitely you connecting with your highest self. And the more and more you connect with the higher self, you realize how much of a professional you are, how much of a success story you really are. I'm hearing someone say, I really got a testimony. I really got a testimony. Oh my God, I need to tell somebody this testimony. You could be writing more, journaling more during this second quarter. Actually, like I'm getting it from this second quarter to the third quarter as well too. So we're pushing like July, August, September, right? You're journaling more. You're talking about your journals and you're also talking about the things that you're reading. I see someone kind of has read something and they're like, you know what? I need to tap back in with that book. And so what you're doing is you're getting a particular book and instead of starting at the front, you like, it's something I need to find. That was a message that you've gotten years ago that you're kind of bringing back to the forefront. So there's a book that you haven't read in quite some time that you may have recently found or you're picking up and you're wanting to like, just get the message. All right. This could be like one of those self-help books. It could be like a book written by one of your favorite spiritual guiders, like your earth angel or something like that, right? Um, for example, I'll give you guys an example. I can't even think of the name of her book right now, but it's Queen of Four book. It's Queen of Four's book. And Love Thyself is one. And then Sacred Woman Journey. Bam. Thank you so much, Spirit. Sacred Woman Journey. So these are like things that you want to kind of like tap back into or read. I've also just seen the About Love book, which I haven't seen in years. I don't even know if I still have that book. I think I loaned it to someone and they never brought it back. That happens all the times. I have to read by my books all the time. I'm gonna start keeping a list of the books that I loan out that I never get, not that I never get back, but I'm getting a list. But it's something inside of a book. Thank you so much, Spirit. It's something inside of a book that you're tapping back into that's going to help you. Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit. So, how are we getting through this second quarter? How are we pushing through this second quarter? Thank you so much. Wow. Single. 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 Singly handedly. By yourself. I don't, and that's over the hermit. How clearer can spirit get? Some things you just have to do by yourself. In order to be successful, sometimes you just got to go by yourself. Thank you so much, Spirit. Wow, spirit guides. Your spirit guides are with you. So they cleared that up for me real quick. That I bet you're not alone. You're not alone. You have your spirit guides. You have your human spirit guides and you have your actual spirit guides, right? You have angels, you have ancestors, you have people around you, your ancestral allies, the unseen teachers. They actually have things that they've been guiding you to. You didn't just learn that from nowhere. You learned it from your shadow side, doing shadow work, actually tapping in with your ancestors. Every once in a while, you feed those cats outside of your house. Those are your little spirit team. You get what I'm saying? So next thing you know, they're warning you about certain things. You got certain birds that show up in the morning time and you like, oh, you know what, today is gonna be one of those type of days. So it's not like you're actually doing it by yourself, but you do need to tap in with nature. You do need to tap in with your spirit team, because those are the ones that really truly want to go with you. And the great thing about our spirit team is free will. You get free will. A not so great thing about humans is that you don't get free will. You can't say and do whatever you want with a human. Like, you just can't. But a spirit guide, if you say, I'm not doing that, like my spirit team tell me certain things and I'm like, I'm not doing that. They say certain things and I use strong discernment when it comes to like passing on certain messages, because certain messages, I be like, that's not my business. That's not my business. They business. I'm not about to say that. I don't give a fuck how viral it go. That's not it. You get what I'm saying? So you actually have a choice when it comes to spirit guide with what it is that you really want to do and what you want to put out there, because you have free will. Now, actually working with humans, you like, I gotta watch what I gotta say. All right, okay. All right, true guides empower you. They never try to control you. They nudge and confirm. They illuminate, but they leave the choice and power with you. I walk with my allies, but my path is my own. So that's what spirit guides is telling you. Like, you're walking with those that walk in war with you. Y'all listen back to the beginning and what I say in my prayer before I begin. I'm calling our highest vibrational angels, ancestors, and spirit guides that walk and war with us. Okay? For us. With us. Not people that want to fight. Not people that want to control your emotions. Not people that says, oh my God, here she go crying again. Oh my God, here they go talking to me again. They got an attitude. No, you had a long, stressful ass day. I don't have an attitude. I'm not, I don't want to. It's a power struggle here. It's a power struggle. It's going to be a power outage as well, too. Thank you so much, Spirit. How does Spirit want us to get through this second quarter? Give me the final message for well, the second to final message. The final message in this. How does Spirit want us to get through this second quarter? Wow, the Sun card. All right. And then Temperance at the bottom of the deck. All right. It says, you are the bridge between the elements, the calm between the currents. Real transformation happening in the middle of the path. The space where spirit and in the flesh meets and they kiss. Okay, so you are actually getting through this. And like I'm saying, if you turn the direction, if you turn into a new direction and you kind of just separate yourself, you know what I just heard too with the sun card? I just heard that somebody is an empath. Does somebody not know that they're an empath? Like, do they not know that they pick up on other people's emotions as well too? So at the very beginning of this reading, I said that there's somebody that is around you that has lost something, right? They have lost something. They're going through something. They're going through grief as well. But this is not a grief that you have control over. They could be losing you. They could be losing a job. They could be losing somebody else, right? You have no control over that grief. You kind of just got to let them grieve the same way that, and you're watching them grieve, not knowing or maybe knowing that you're also going to experience that grief. Have y'all ever seen two grieving people together? Because baby, I have. And sometimes it's not pretty, but like when I grieve, I like to separate myself because I'm an empath and because I'm around other empaths in my house. So if I'm feeling some type of way, my family might start feeling some type of way. My kids might start feeling some type of way. I cover my head. I get in my bed. I go to my corner. I go to my shower. I go to my bath. I go to my outside, my patio. I just kind of separate myself. This is what this feels like. Okay. This is what it feels like. But Spirit is saying at the end of all of this, at the very end of all of this, there's brightness that's coming out here. There's something that is definitely shifting in your energy. Fire signs is, I want to say activated here. Okay. I want to say that fire energy is definitely activated here. This really doesn't look like a success to other people, but this feels like a success to you. It feels like you're free. With the sun coming out, I can see somebody like basting in the sun. This feels like the sun after the rain. And I see somebody actually like physically basting in the sun, like putting their face up and just kind of letting the sun hit their face like, oh my God, I'm so fucking free. It's like a wake up call. And this is after this relationship ends, after the fighting stops, after like the control stops, after certain things that's happening. It's like, so this is going to be a up and down this particular quarter. Okay. So April, May, June, this is a up and down, up, down, up. Let me say it like that. Up, down, up, down, up. This is, once you go down, that's not the end. Okay. That's not the end. It does look unsuccessful. It looks like failure. And I think that's one of those things that you're probably having a hard time with. You feel as if you failed. So you like, I have to isolate myself a little bit. Maybe this isn't, maybe I shouldn't do this. No second guessing. No doubtful thinking. Okay. No doubtful thinking. I'm picking up on Virgo energy as well too. Oh, son. Leo Virgo energy, but definitely Virgo energy. I seen Virgo energy. So yeah. Okay, y'all. All right. So that is y'all's message. That is y'all's message. Let me get one final card. I'm going to get one final card. Actually, I'm going to get the present and the future, but I'm only going to read. Y'all see how I do it, okay? I'm going to do the present and the future, but I'm only going to read the final energy. I like these cards. They give you the present, the future, right? I'm going to pull a card for the present. Small influences. And then I'm going to pull a card for, I just want to shuffle that, for the future. And then we're going to see where we need to focus on the change. So the future, conflict. Small influences and conflict. All right. And it says wind above, sky below, sky above, water below. Mm. So you have, wow, you got like 3 breaks. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, 3 breaks. So 9 and 6. Very interesting. And what does 9 and 6 make? 15? 9 and 6 make 15. Oh. Uh, uh. All right. So the third line break, it says, when small problems arise, keep it simple and focus on the immediate solution. Just a forcible continuing to drive with a flat, okay, just as forcibly continuing to drive with a flat tire can ruin the entire journey, one can prevent small problems from creating a huge problem by attending to them quickly without overreacting or trying to force things. Okay, step back and give the situation some space and just focus on patching the flat tire. This is more effective in getting you further up the road than bemoaning your fate and wasting energy assigning blame. Okay. One can be disappointed when an easy time was expected, but exerting force at the wrong time will only deepen your troubles. Okay. So, small little conflicts that come up, you need to make sure that you take care of them right then and there. Okay. This can also have something to do with a car, a vehicle. I made reference about a car or a vehicle. I believe I what I say? Was I talking on here or was I just downloading earlier? I was talking about the chariot. I might have been talking to somebody else. Okay. I was talking about the chariot is a vehicle which is Cancer energy, and then yeah, the chariot is the vehicle, Cancer energy. So small little influences, okay, could small little problems can come up. Take care of those small little problems. Also, do not sit here and try to blame other people or blame anything. Just take care of them right then and there. All right. And then conflict. So you have 2 breaks. All right. You have 2 things coming up in conflict. Let's see what conflict is. 4 and 6. Okay, so 4, it says winning isn't everything. In situations where you face a weaker opponent, winning is not even always the strategic thing. Winning isn't always the strategic thing, particularly if you are not totally sure of the objectivity of your position. Remember that all conflict, no matter how much the odd may favor you, carries a price whether you win or lose. Learn to demonstrate goodwill when you hold the upper hand. Learn to demonstrate goodwill when you hold the upper hand. You will find that in the long run, your position will be strengthened. So kind of like if your opponent is a weaker person, or you know that they just don't have, listen, y'all listen to tarot. I'm doing a tarot reading. If you know your opponent does not watch tarot and you see whatever is coming out in this reading and you like, yep, right? You have the upper hand. You have the upper hand. I'm telling you how to deal with the conflict. So you actually have the upper hand. You know that your coworkers, your man, your woman, your brother, your sister, whomever, your neighbor, you know they don't really watch tarot like that. You know that they don't have a spiritual advisor. They don't have somebody that they can connect with, or I could tell you guys like, hey, let's go ahead and light some focus incense. Let's go ahead and light some peaceful home, Hajj the Conqueror. Let's go ahead and start feeding our ancestors. It's the month of May, right? This is the month of the feast for the dead. Okay, just the FYI, it is. It's the month to pay your ancestors good food this month. Make your ancestors good plates. All right, Sundays. May is that month. All right. But if I'm telling you that stuff and I'm like, hey, your spirit team really wants to walk with you. they really want to help you and stuff, you have the upper hand. Period. You got the upper hand. So another conflict that could be rising, it says a conflict may have gone too far. When success over others is achieved through sheer force of authority or superior position, the victory will not last. Those who can win only by the sword are condemned to carry shields with them everywhere. Beware of hollow victories. All right. Stay humble. Stay humble. Beware of hollow victories. Stay humble. All right. Um, Somebody could definitely be feeling some type of way about your success and definitely trying to cause some type of chaos or commotion from the bottom. All right. It could be a June Cancer or either a, what is the ninth month? What's that? Virgo? I think that's Virgo. All right. Or a September Virgo. All right. June Cancer, September Virgo. I could be talking to one or I could be talking about one, but they could definitely be trying to cause a little conflict or whatnot, or they feel some type of way. Turtles are also, sea turtles or a turtle or something is, it's popping up in my mind's eye. I see a turtle, but I see a turtle that's swimming. So I think that is a sea turtle. Okay. That's popping up as well. Also, grassland. I'm saying grassland. I seen the word grassland. Okay. So that as well, but I don't know what that means, but they said grassland, and then I seen the word grassland. Okay. Together. The word grassland is together. I don't know. Okay. So thank you so much, Spirit. So that is y'all's message. That is y'all's message. Let me read the comments. All right. And thank you guys so much for sharing your energy. All right. Clear. Hi, Hannah. Okay, let me say hi to you, girl. Okay, because you over here invested. All right. Thank you. Oh, yeah. You're a yoga teacher for more than 30 years? Where are you located? Absolutely. The only failure is I don't know where to live. I don't have a home, and they're the only. That's like, you know what? That's not really a failure either, though. That's not really a failure. All right. I never relax all day, smoke weed. Nobody bothers me. I like it. Probably gotta stop smoking. Like take a fast on smoking weed or whatnot, just so you can kind of zone in, but not actually. The earth is your home. I'm just gonna sound crazy, but the earth is your home, and as long as you could be like one of those people, rent a space, kind of pour into your work so that you can make some money and actually, like rent a space or whatnot. But you don't have to have like an apartment or a house until you're ready. Okay. You don't have to have an apartment and a house until you're ready. Don't let nobody else tell you anything different, but you really don't. You really don't. You can rent month to month or whatnot. You can have pop-up shops. Whatever your plan is, just execute it. Not having a home. Now, let's say if you're a yoga teacher, so you can have bookings and stuff all over the place. Make it work for you. Like start putting the travel out there. Put the travel out there, going places and doing stuff and having pop-up shops, and then maybe get in a room or a Airbnb just in that area. This allows you to travel as well too. This allows you to travel. You can set a goal and be like, hey, I'm gonna take like 5 train rides in my life, and so then boom, you get what I'm saying. You get the traveling. You get the traveling. What to do, where to live, wherever I go, I don't know nothing right now. Meditate, meditate, meditate. You see how much I lost and how much juggling I did for the first time. I have quiet. I'm in a hotel room. Okay, there you go. I didn't read that message first. I should have read that one first. I should have started at the top. I did, but then I was like, oh, I gotta go down. So does anybody have any questions or anything? And guys, like I said, I'm intuitive mom. So if you want to book a personal reading, if I have over 44 oils, I do not have them up and listed yet. I have been extremely busy, y'all. Extremely busy. Because I manifested me a great promotion, and so I have to get some time management because I also at the same time of manifesting my life and asking spirit to give it to me, and they gave it to me. I also started praying that anybody that is up against me goes. And so I'm doing some work. I'm doing a lot of work. So anywho. Okay, my bad, y'all. My bad. Can y'all hear me? I hope y'all can hear me. Oh, my iPad died too. Okay, I hope y'all can hear me. But yeah. So, like I said, yeah, I employees, right? And so we just anywho. Look, I had to get back into it. I had to get back into it. Clear. If you guys need anything, I was closing this reading up. If you guys need anything, please listen back to the reading. If you need to book any private readings, 346-702 4044. Okay, 444 is at the end of that. 4044. Okay. um and I am accepting bookings. I also have some oils. If you are at a very crossroad or torn place in your body, I have the Divine Pivot Oil, handmade, right? Custom made, prayed over, mantra charged, all right? Um, with Durga and Lord Vishnu's energy. I also have a lot of other oils. My moderator is not on here. My moderator is not on here. She gonna be mad too. But she usually lists everything in my website and stuff. For me. She does everything for me. I love her. That's Lori, y'all. That's Mother Anatomy, if you guys ever see her in the chat. But I hope that you guys come back, check me out, and y'all have a wonderful night on purpose. All right, as my other moderator, my other baby Abby always says, have a wonderful night on purpose. And I will talk to you guys later. I'm glad that you guys stopped by. If you want to book a personal reading, you can check this reading out. I have a lot of readings on my page as well, but you're gonna have to replay this. But if you do want to book a personal reading, 3461, country code is 1, and the telephone number is 346-702-4044. I have um I have a lot of different types of readings where you can book a face-to-face reading. I'm in Houston, Texas, so you can book a face-to-face reading. I do actually do face-to-face readings. All right. Like way back in the day, like how they used to like pour the cards out in front of you. So I'm not a celebrity. I'm actually a reader. Right? So I do face-to-face readings. I do video readings. All that type of different readings, whatnot. You're lying. I don't even know you, never heard of you, never seen you. None of that. You're so weird. Like you never even been on this page. Now you gotta go. All right. So I love you guys. And y'all have a wonderful night on purpose. All right. Sending y'all a lot of love and energy and a lot of tolerance and patience this quarter. So peace, y'all. Bye.